My first question is about President Duterte. Your predecessor, Ambassador Gorley, had a rough start with President Duterte, but eventually they got along. What's the best lesson that Ambassador Gorley imparted to you in dealing with President Rodrigo Duterte?
That's an intriguing question. I don't know that she gave me any lessons about dealing with President Duterte at all. Tell you what I've found. So I've met President Duterte 3 times, and the last time I met him was at the Bangsamoro commemoration, right? So I attended that, and I was one of about 4 ambassadors to do so. And it was down at the Palace, and that was on a Friday afternoon about a month or so ago. So that was my 3rd conversation with him. So what happened was this. Quite an extraordinary gathering of people in that room. The government side on one side, and then all the people from the south, from Mindanao, on the other side. I was talking to the Chief of Defence Staff, who was saying to me, look how extraordinary this is. I was fighting with those people over there, now I'm shaking hands with them. Some of them I've never met before, but I was fighting with them, and vice versa. President Duterte gave a speech that afternoon, so it was a prepared script. And then, after he'd given his prepared speech, he spoke. And he spoke most eloquently and passionately about the situation down south. What he said was about being a Mindanaoan and how long and hard he's focused on trying to resolve the issues down south. It was, in my humble view, sincere and genuine. He came across to the diplomats then, and we're sitting way up the back of the room, and he came across to us and he said, I would not be doing my job as president if I did not come across and say thank you to you for being here. He didn't have to do that, and I was very struck by that. It was a very sincere outreach from a man who was committed to what he was involved in on that day. So that made me think a lot about the president and what does that mean for the future. And many people have said to me, that they find the president to be sincere and passionate. Well, I've now experienced that, so I believe that to be true. So when I'm going to engage with him next, it's going to be with those thoughts in mind.